time that comes up.
He's going to
I'm
wind
just
up
doing
and air it out.
it.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They decided to air it out a little bit on that play.
I've got McCarthy.
The coverage was really nice. Able to get a
Like,
hand
I'm not going to get off
tip it
McCarthy.
On second down, here's Rodgers. He's going to take
here we go.
shot here. Oh, this is
Yes! Devontae Adams.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. We saw him hit a big play there on a deep post, and most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. If you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top. So 2nd and 10 here. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Justin coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. So 1:56 to play in this first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. They start on the ground with Elliott, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play. The name of the game, as always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the first half. Well, let's see the Packers defensively, 6 DBs under a heavy rush.
And pressure controls. See, I got it on recording too. Now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. I just went live on YouTube, and it showed the coach.
And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line.
Yeah, if you want to go, I'm streaming it right now.
Packer football here, 1st down and 10. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
Am I able to do that?
Needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Anyway, send it to my way. Let's expose him.
They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way,
alright.
the punter no longer exists.
Alright then, how do you set?
He's gonna be kicking him. I had a feeling he was gonna be kicking him.
Here's Rodgers.
So this actually count as a real loss?
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off.
Since he cheated.
And they have the football and will take over.
He answers the loss because can't keep him there in the game.
Dallas gets set to take the field. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
He's back out.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet.
Which I don't
know if he's back out. I don't know if it's a forfeit or not.
Yeah, I think it's a forfeit.
Just finish the game. Expose him on the Madden. That's wrong right there on that side.
Prescott now on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen to Elliott.
He had to get a different coach aside for the
And he gets all the way down to the
You know why I did that?
line.
You know why I did that, right?
A big play there just before.
So he can sign free agency and re-sign players easily.
Now
So these coaches
we're going to get a timeout by the offense.
Shit is made.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
I'm going to tell him, keep here going.
The backfield, Elliott. He'll get the football here. The loss of a full 3.
Oh. I don't think it showed his name, but it's him.
Well, he can squat 600 pounds, so that's how he caught people's attention coming into the league, and he caught...
And video to it.
Come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Send a video. I don't know if you can send a video. To be honest with you. Like on screenshot.
He's going to try to run for it. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
I'm not sure. I don't think you sent it yet.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. They come out here with a 0.
Watch him say, no, I don't.
What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something.
Why would you fire your coach?
We'll find out. Now it's Rodgers. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it. What people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got time in the pocket. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And they get 28 yards on that one. And that leads to a Green Bay first. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work.
It don't matter. I didn't say you could force coverage.
No.
If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Rodgers will try again on second down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Justin Durant in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. And quickly they get to the line. From the gun on third down, Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
First down, Prescott flushed out right. Now on the run.
He just threw an interception.
Picked off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Now the Packers get set to go. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to air one out. And this is caught inside the 5. That one goes for 36 yards.
Now that play will end up
is he really doing that?
all over the place, but what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield. Those guys made that play possible.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing is Rodgers. And my goodness, another interception. The linebacker, Justin Durant, with a pick. And a short return to the 6-yard line. And they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and say, "God."
Touchdown.
This one in for a Packer touchdown. Ty Montgomery, his second touchdown on the season. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Oh. He gone.
And it's 17-7.
Want a cheap win?
Huh?
Want a cheap win?
Hey, a win is a win.
But that is removing the lead.
Wait, does that mean I get the win?
Here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one. He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
Out left side here to Bryant. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. And a nice little pass and catch there on the corner route.
Set up very well by the receiver with a head and shoulder fake inside before he comes back downhill to his quarterback.
Complete to Bryant. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Yeah, he was going to win the Super Bowl.
He's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game.
You shouldn't have said that.
300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not.
Back up.
That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with
it.
I kicked him from the left. Just because you zone, just restart. I'll give you this one.
Looking to throw.
Right.
Prescott flush to his right. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 4-yard pickup.
I can't pause
and it'll
it.
be 2nd and goal. And now a timeout.
There we go.
He shouldn't be playing because I kicked him.
I think it's gonna give me a loss anyways.